I made a website for reporting illegal immigrants, and sometimes people end up on the website thinking that it's real. And somebody wanted to report a man that they suspected to be an illegal immigrant that lives in their neighborhood. So I reached out to see if I could help.
There is one person who comes, and he's non-speaking, non-English speaking, and he will come possibly, maybe you'll see him 2 weekends out of the month, and it's not even for a complete weekend. He'll come Saturday like a thief in the night at 10:30, 11:30 at night, and then leave Sunday, and he's gone.
Okay.
It's just very, very suspicious. While he is here, when he pulls into the driveway, and the light's always on.
They're using electricity in the home.
Yes.
And
yes.
And that is definitely suspicious.
Yes.
And they're also using the driveway.
Right, and the light is always lit in the garage. When he comes, the light stays on. We cannot see the basement section from our kitchen window. We can only see that there's a light lit, and that's the garage window that we can see the light lit.
Yeah.
So
just not being able to see what the resident is doing inside their own home, that's what raises the suspicions.
Exactly.
Is he able to see you in your home?
He can't look in our windows.
So he wouldn't know. He wouldn't know what you are doing in your home.
No.
From his home, which
no
could actually make you to him suspicious.
Well, we don't hide from him. Will not speak to us. He ignores us. So when he comes and he sees us, he totally ignores us.
Okay.
And goes right inside.
Do you have a need to feel seen?
No, not necessarily.
But by him, you have a need to feel seen by him, though.
Yes. Sometimes he will bring packages, and he will leave with different packages. He will leave with something else.
Do you use Amazon yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you've had different packages as well. Okay. So he may deem that as, once again, he might look at you, says, I don't know what you're doing in your home. She's got different packages. She is actually suspicious.
Well, he actually doesn't see our packages unless he sees them, unless he drives by the front of our home.
So you can actually see more of what he's doing than he can see what you're doing.
We're not nosy. We're not going to go around the property, around the circumference or the diameter of the place and take a look at what's going on. We have never done that.
You would never. No, you would never do that. You would, however, report them to authorities to do that.
Well, if I feel something is suspicious going on, yes. Why would anyone in Florida buy a property and not live in it? Not rent it out? That's suspicious in itself. We heard a very, very loud noise one night. My boyfriend we heard a very loud bang or smash or, whatever it was that he heard. And he didn't know what that was. First thing he thought of was, gee, I hope they're not running a meth lab. So.
People owning different homes and not always being in them 24/7, that raises a feeling of suspicion.
Well, certainly.
Probably millions of people who own different homes and may not be in them 24/7.
Well, that might be, but it raises suspicion with me. Why would you buy a $230,000 home and not live in it or not rent it out? Now, let's be practical about it. Let's be logical.
I think that
in itself raises suspicion in me, because I don't know what this man is doing over there.
That's because you don't.
I'm not going to peek in his windows to see, but
that's good.
I've always been that way. I'll be nice to my neighbors, and that's it.
It really does sound like you definitely mind your own business when you're not looking out the windows.
I prefer it that way. I prefer it that way.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to conduct an investigation. We'd ask if you just don't look, don't bother, don't do anything, and as soon as we gather some more information. But I would just want to let you know
Sure.
it's going to be okay, and just be sure not
sure.
to don't even look out the window.
No,
And,
no, certainly won't.
I have some really great news about the individual that you called about.
Really?
Yeah, I was able to visit with him.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, when I showed up, I actually he was listening to Michael Jackson, the song "Smooth Criminal."
Mm-hmm.
The "Smooth Criminal." You aware of that song?
No, I
You've
don't
been
think
hit-
I'm familiar.
Oh, what you've been hit by? You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh,
yeah. Anyways, I thought that was funny because you were actually investigating to see whether he is a criminal.
right. Right.
But what we learned is that the reason he's listening to Michael Jackson is to further learn English. So he is,
Oh.
and we were able to check his documents. He's a
Right.
non-criminal legal citizen, which that was great. We were able to ask some questions about the stuff that he does. I know you had some suspicions there. He
Right.
does like electricity. So he's
Okay.
a human being.
So that's where that comes from when he requested electricity be whatever.
Yeah, he does like to use electricity, which is it's unique to him as a person. You know, he's a human being, and you know, some human beings like electricity, others don't. But he turns out he's one that does. And he does like to be able to see what he's doing because he does work when he's in the home. He builds school parts for needy children, like rulers, school supplies, protractor, you know, calculators. And so, yeah, I know you did have some suspicions that he was running a meth lab.
That was something that was mentioned by my friend when he thought he heard a loud bang come from next door.
Right. Well, the good news is I could confirm that it's not a meth lab. It's actually a math lab.
A math lab.
Yes. He's building rulers and school supplies for needy children and orphan children, which is great. You know, it's a lot better than a meth lab. I was just thought you'd find some relief in that. You know, he is documented, and I think as an American citizen and a person who owns multiple homes in the United States, I think we should give him that right. And so we just like to ask that you just leave him be, and you know, just let him live his life.
We've never bothered him. We've
Okay.
not once bothered him.
Well, that's great.
Not once.
Oh, great.
Not once.
Great.
So I don't like being accused of bothering him.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh,
But
no.
I'd like to know what is his residence? Why does he come and go? He hasn't been here for a month.
Yeah.
1
So
month. And he owns the property.
yes.
That's another concern.
So there are.
Because I think
if you would just
nobody takes us seriously, you know. I tend not to believe anything you're telling me. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't believe it.
So there are millions of people who own multiple homes in the United States, and he does happen to be one of those millions of people.
He's the owner?
Yes.
Then why do you have a physically?
Why? Well, you know, I'm not even going to continue the conversation because it's hopeless. It's hopeless. I'm not happy. I'm not happy, and that's all there is to that. Where did you meet with him?
That's not the point. Where the property is listed to an owner in Florida.
Where did you meet with him?
Clearly, yes.
Where?
Florida.
Oh, that's just wonderful. That tells me a whole lot. You know, you've been absolutely no help to me whatsoever. Thanks for calling for nothing. Goodbye. Hello.
Hi there. This is from Illegal Immigrant Report. Just
Hi.
calling to follow up about our conversation last week.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, just for quality assurance purposes, and you know, my bosses had me do this, so just wanted to see if you were able to take a brief survey about your experience with us.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay, so that was the first question on the survey was from scale of 0 to 10, how likely you would be to do that.
Not likely.
Okay, so a 0.
Yeah.